Hello, everybody. Hi. It's Pip here from queenpipcards.com and the cardmakingknowhow.com. And I have a special guest with me today. This is the lovely Sharon.
Hi.
So can you first of all check and tell me whether my sound is working? Because I don't have my Sean to come and tell me that it's all working okay. So can you just say, yes, sound is fine, all that kind of jazz. And then we can crack on and get started. Hopefully you're all hearing this and we can get some comments coming up soon. Hopefully they tell us it's all right in a minute.
Perfect.
And then whilst we are here, unless you've got your phone, you could check. Yeah. Oh no, hang on. Good morning. All good. Excellent. Lisa says all good. Excellent. So we've got Cassidy, we've got Melly, we've got Lisa already on. Hello, everybody. So we are chatting today and raising awareness and support for, I should have had my orange scarf. I don't think I've got an orange scarf, but I should have tried, for MND. It keeps auto-correcting to mind, but it's not mind, it's MND, which is
the Motor Neurone Disease Association.
There we go. And tell us a little bit about them.
So they're a charity that support families where someone within the family has been diagnosed with motor neurone disease, and the support goes on even after the family member has passed away. So they're a charity that support us after mum passed.
Yeah, so that's important as well, I think, isn't it? You know, that to have that support both before and after. Sadly, both Sharon and I have suffered from losses in the family. So I know that I had great support from people in Mary Geary, for example, when my sister passed. They're all talking to each other, but not us. And that's a slight worry for me that they can't hear us or even see us. Are we live? Guys, can you tell us if we're actually on? Hi, Tracy. Okay, I'm going to say this.
So Lisa says she's been doing it.
I've been doing Make It March. Brilliant. Oh, you're fine. Okay. Oh, you were just chatting amongst yourselves. That's great. I don't mind that. That's all good too. All righty. And Lisa, you've been doing Make It March as well, which is fantastic. So this is a month-long. Month-long
fundraising.
Yeah. So it's like something you have to do every day.
Yeah, you chose.
Okay.
So it was making in March that was important, and then you chose how you did that. So I chose to do things that were blue and orange, which is the colours of the charity, whereas other people have chosen to make a bag across March, or
like a quilted bag or a knitted bag or something like that. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to change my glasses so I can see a bit better because I'm getting a bit old. Hello. We've got JAAD. That's Jane. Hi, Jane. And yes, it is exactly what you thought it was. So yes, Jane also, I believe, lost her mum to MND. So many moons ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just thought it was a great charity to support. So I sent an email out to everybody, and in fact the links are in the description of this video. So if you do want to support Sharon and help her, well, she's surpassed the goal that MND set for her and then some. And I know some of you have already donated because I recognize some names. So thank you for doing that. We're going to spend some time doing some crafting and sharing some crafting that Sharon has been doing. So it's not all Stampin' Up stuff. We have a complete range of stuff here. So what should we do first? It's like an Aladdin's cave. Oh, look, Cassidy's been die cutting sentiments and building them. Lovely. Ink blending, nice. Or just doing a lot of stamps. Hi, Julie. Julie's in Aussie. Hello, lovely to see you. Morning, Susan. Oh, we've got masses coming on. I know it's an unusual time for me to go live. It's not my usual live. And you're getting 2 doses of me today because this afternoon you're going to have a premiere with me and Katina doing some more stuff. Cards for Men this afternoon.
Yeah.
So let's get cracking. Let's turn the lights up. Let's switch our cameras over. This is where we all look a bit like washed out. There we go. But see, then we put that on and it doesn't matter because nobody can see us. Come on. Switch on. There we go. Turn that way. Okay. So where would you like to start
that
then?
one's
That one's
already-
already, let's just sneak peek this one in. So these, what are these made of?
So they're air dry clay.
That's great. I'm going to bring this down
And
a
so,
smidge.
yeah, I used my baking cutters and
Oh,
then
clever.
some of my sugar paste molders to make them, and then I've sort of tried to make them.
Aren't they
into
gorgeous?
flowers. But they're buttons from my mum's craft room.
Oh, and then you've painted them.
Yeah.
So that's what it looks like underneath, and then you've painted them.
Yeah. So that was with ink dye from my friend. So Lee, who did it with me. So
that's great. Aren't they lovely? But you could definitely do this with your ink refills. So if you've got ink refills, you could paint on this because it's a porous substance. So that would work. They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. So
they're cute. And you're going to put them, what are you going to do with them? Put them on your wall?
Yeah, I might put them in a photo frame. I've been given a load of photo frames.
Idea.
So do like a little,
like a shadow boxy kind of photo frame.
Yeah.
That would be cute. They're lovely. And then I think this is the piece de resistance of this lot. Look at this. Isn't that just gorgeous?
Yeah. So I mean, I've stuck to orange and blue, which has made it challenging sometimes. But yeah. Doing a symmetrical butterfly.
Not my I tell you, this is not my comfort zone doing orange and blue, but we will crack on because Stampin' Up does have some fantastic orange and blue colors.
Yeah.
So that's lovely. So I thought what we would do is let's have a look at a couple of cards that you've made. So this one is using the Petal Park with gorgeous colors that go together, I think, really nicely. So that's lovely. Julie says they're beautiful. That's nice. And then you've got a collection of, let's do the button ones. I love these. I used to make loads of cards with buttons. Look at all these. And some of these you might recognize as old Stampin' Up buttons when we used to have buttons. I remember these for sure. And then look at that. Isn't that adorable? I know some people in my Facebook group will love this because they do a lot of button work. And did you hand draw the stems?
Yeah, with the
with the right markers. With the right marker.
The thin ones from the
the fine liner. The fine liners.
Yeah.
But you could do that with the right markers for sure. That's so cool. And look, they're like balloons because they've got little ends on them. Can you see that? So they look like balloons. Isn't that fun? So if you have a collection of buttons, somewhere I had a collection. My mum had a massive collection of buttons. Look at that. But we did give a lot to charity because I couldn't bring them all home. Sean was like, "Why are you bringing all them buttons home?" He doesn't understand, some man. But because I don't knit and sew as much, I didn't bring as many back. But I did bring some. Aren't they lovely?
Yeah.
Really like them. Great for kids to give to their school friends and stuff. They're just such a great idea.
Party invitations.
Yeah, party invitations. Always need them for kids. Party invitations. So some good questions. Cassidy says, what glue did you use to stick these down?
The green one.
The green one. Yeah. Sharon's a lover of multi-purpose glue, same as us. So yeah. So you can't go far wrong with Tombow. Oh, it's gone all dark. Why has it gone all dark? The lighting's a bit weird for it. You can't go wrong with this. It will stick pretty much anything to paper at all. So yeah, that's cool. Good question though, Cassidy.
Yeah.
And you could use also glue dots. That would also work.
Yeah.
Could do that.
Yeah, the bows probably.
Yeah, the bow's probably a glue dot, isn't it? Because they're better with a glue dot.
But yeah,
so
tying my own bows. So the bows.
Did you tie that?
Mum tied that.
Oh,
with her bow maker.
That is fantastic.
So I raided her craft room.
Have we got any more bows? We have. Look at that.
Yeah.
Love a bow.
Yeah. So and some of the buttons are from Mum's room.
Oh.
So yeah. So
that's lovely.
That's what I've tried to do with all of them.
Yeah.
It's a bit of Mum.
Because your mum was a big crafter. Crafter.
Yeah.
Same as you. So I don't know how when did we meet?
So,
years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, nearly 10 years ago. 10
years ago. Wow.
Nearly 10 years at Farnham.
Farnborough at the Create It show. Well, it was Make It then, wasn't it? But now it's Create It. So yeah, so many of my friends and customers I've met at the Make It Create It show.
Yeah.
So if you're around, come and see us. I will be back again in September. Look, see, Tracy says great button cards, so that's good. And Cassidy says thanks for letting her know about the glue. That's fab.
Perfect.
Right. So shall I? So what we've got, let me come back here again. I'm sorry, it's going to be very bright because I'm not going to, I'll take that one off. So what we've got is both myself and Sharon have got some things to craft with. So we thought Sharon's going to sit on my little spare desk here behind me, which Sean made me just this year. So cool. So Sharon's going to sit there and do a bit of spot crafting. I'm going to sit here and do some with my hands so you can see the crafting that I'm doing. And then we'll intersperse it with some more of Sharon's amazing makes throughout the session. Does that sound good? Hopefully that sounds good to people. So do you want to go and get yourself situated?
Yeah.
And I will swap over to my hands. See, so Sharon's going to be behind me there. So she is there, even though you can just about see her if she leans. Oh, I lean that way. There we go. So Sharon's going to be doing that, but I'm going to go down hands down, and then you don't need to worry about where we all are. Now I have decided that we have so many amazing oranges and blues. Well, mainly, to be fair, oranges, mainly pumpkin pie. That's the one I like the most, pumpkin pie. But a lot of blues. You know me, I'm always a sucker for a blue. So I've got a range of blues here and some oranges, and then I've pre-cut lots of bits. And this, I tell people to do this. If you're making on the fly, just cut a load of different things out in different colors, and then you can use them as you go. So I've got all of those. I've got all of these, some nice ones of these, and then I've got the card bases, and then I've got actual mats and layers with these are, you know, this beautiful Enjoy the Adventure paper, and then some of the papers that are just the you know, the color packs of papers. So I think they make great ones. And then I pulled out a couple of this piece from Total Chic because I thought that was nice, had a kind of a bit of an orangey look to it, plus some gold, which is always good. And then this is the back of one of these pieces from Playing in the Rain, Rain or Shine, and that's got like a mango melody kind of orange to it. And then some layers, including some pink. I don't know why I added pink in. That shouldn't be there. That's not supposed to be there. Yeah, so some oranges and different blues. So we've got lots of things to play with. And then what I decided was, do you know what I'd really like to do? I'd like to do some colouring for you. So then I stamped and die cut out the butterflies. Okay. Now this comes as a single stamp set. And then like it's a single stamp. Oops. There we go. Single stamp like that. And you just stamp it, and then there's a single die and you cut them all out. So I've got all of those now. So then I've got all my blends, my stamping blends, and we can just crack on and get going. So I thought I would just do that. What do you think? I think butterflies kind of work with everything, especially oranges and blues. So we can start off and we can just start to colour, and we can pick and choose how we go. So I'm going to do a blue one. Meanwhile, in the background, Sharon has got the one of our kits. It's the one that was from the Nourish and Flourish kit. So it's not current, but I don't care. She's having a ball with that one because it's orange and blue, so it kind of works. Although it's more of a pool party, to be fair, but it is still orange and blue. And then we've got some more stuff that we can make. So we'll just chat away amongst ourselves. If you get stuck, Sharon, give us a shout.
Will do.
And then you can help us online, help me build these into butterflies that kind of go together. Sharon, Susan says lovely products that you've made.
Oh, thanks, Susan.
That's very nice. I think they are lovely.
It's been a labour of love.
Yeah, busy. She got a bag because she reached her first. What did you do?
£100.
Okay, so when you raise £100, they give you a free bag.
Yeah.
We love a bag, don't we, crafters? Definitely love it. Not that we're bag ladies. I wouldn't go that far, but we do love a bag.
Yeah.
So that's always nice. And I guess people can't sign up for this anymore because it's the end of the month. But I'm assuming they kind of do something like this every year.
Yeah, and I think it's a different theme every month.
Okay.
So
next year it might not be Make It March. It might be Model It March or something.
Yeah, or Have a Go April.
Oh, I see. They do literally every month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. There's like lots of places, like some of the others, they only do like October, don't they? It's Pink October and stuff. So, oh, that's good.
I think a lot of charities have realised
once a year is not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to bring this down just a smidge more. Hopefully. Oops. There we go. And hopefully you can see that a bit better. Can you see those colouring? Because I'm colouring in. I want you to make sure that you can see. So, no, that needs to be a darker colour. Should we go dark? Let's go dark. That's light. There's dark. Here's dark. But you can, as I say, you can help Sharon and the charity by supporting them. Go onto the link that's in the description and just pop a donation through Sharon's Facebook Fund Me page, which is basically set up by the charity, isn't it, for you?
Yeah, so all the money I don't handle any of the money. It goes direct from Facebook straight to them.
Yeah, which is always good. We don't like handling money. It's always better if it goes straight there.
Yeah.
So you can go and do that. And it's a shame you can't change your target.
Yeah. I might be able to. I don't know.
That might be a techie thing. So
yeah,
let's not go there then. Oh dear. Yeah. Because it would be it, but it's nice to see it go up. You've done really, really well.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's always good to try and raise money for a cause that was close. It's close to you. I don't agree with people who just sort of pick random charities. It's got to have some meaning, I think.
Yeah, and I mean they've been, for all of the family, young and old, they've been a real big source of support.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I guess on the fundraising page, if people need that support now, like if there's people out there who are going through similar things, I'm assuming that they can just jump on and there's a link to find out more from the charity.
Yeah. Just go onto the main MND page.
Okay. Because you never know, there might be people here who are having that.
Yeah. Well, the only way they diagnose is by the elimination of everything else.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
it's an interesting way of doing it. So there's no test or anything for it?
No. Well, I suppose in a way it's the lack of function.
Yeah, but then they have to work out whether it's anything else causing it, kind of thing.
Yeah. And there's so many other things that could be causing it.
Right, okay.
But right now there's no cure.
No.
It's just...
No cure. It's just maintaining quality of comfort. Yeah. That's so hard. Yeah. Not good. But, the thing is, it's almost, to me, I guess, having been through quite a lot, it's the people who are left behind who actually need the most support, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, very much so.
So the fact that they focus on that, I think, is really important.
Yeah.
Look at that cute little thing. He's turned out all right, hasn't he? And you can make him a bit sparkly by adding some Winkostella. So we're going to do that. Now we've got a good question, another good question in from Cassidy. Here we go. Do you class peach and apricot as an orange?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I've got a couple here. Look, these are very peachy. Yeah, absolutely. Anything on that spectrum, anything on that range, I would count as I would class as an orange.
I used apricot jam in my jam tarts.
There you go. Apricot jam in the jam tarts. Lovely. Now I'm just gonna, of which there are two sitting here. So
they're for later.
But they're for later. Sorry, sadly, I can't share those with you. But I would if I could. Obviously, I would if I could.
And I made fudge.
Oh, she made fudge. What, orange fudge?
Orange fudge.
Orange fudge. Nicely done.
It's still slightly brown, but it was orange.
Did it taste of orange?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You see, you covered it in the taste,
Yeah.
I reckon.
And then I put a blue bow on the top.
Oh. Now, can you just see that sparkling? Yeah, look at that. See the sparkle there? It really captures it. It looks beautiful. Okay, so now we've got to turn that one into a card, because that's what we're all about. I will go on and do the others. Don't worry. We're here for a bit. Right. So I think Orchid Oasis or Starry Sky, one of those two, for the main base. I'll do that. And these are the thing about butterflies is, or buttons, I think this counts for both of them, is that they could be for anything, any time of the year, anyone. There's no sort of set, oh, that has to be, that has to be for birthdays, or it has to be for, whatever. I think the nice thing about butterflies is they can be for anything. And so I'm going to do I do that one or do I do one of these? Kind of like one of these. I think that one goes better with that. We're going to do that. And then I've got my pot of these, all my die cuts. So we can pick a die cut, any die cut. That's kind of going to, I just want something that's going to help that show off. Although actually it might just show off on its, it might just show up on its own beautifully. Look at that. Okay, we're going to do that. And then we can just do like a sentiment or something coming off the edge there, I think. I don't think it really needs much more than that, do you? What do you reckon, Sharon?
Yeah, that's lovely.
That's okay.
The tone on the orange is lovely.
Yeah. It's either that or I put a bigger one on that. I might put a bigger one on that, thinking about it. Okay, change pace. Let's change up. See, now I'm getting into my indecisive mode. We all have those, don't we? Right, let's do a different colour combo. Let us do... Oh, see, now that goes nicely with that. And then we can do a smaller... I'm still thinking, oh, decisions. Let's go flowers. Let's do flowers, because I think that goes better with this size butterfly. Yeah, there we go. And I still want to do a circle of some variety on here. So what colours do we have? This one kind of matches. So we can have a circle with the butterfly coming off the circle. That looks better. And then we can have a little... There we go. Layer that, and we can pop some words in there. So, let's see whether these are good. No, that's at 95%. It might just fit in there. That'll definitely fit in there. Oh, I also thought we could make some cocktails, because they are always good to be orange. Orange cocktails are always pretty. I need words. I'm coming over for words. Very best occasion. Let's try that one. And Oh, let's try this. This has got nice words in it. There we go. Right, here we go. So let's do this as a thank you. I like thank yous. And I think that should fit just there beautifully. There we go.
I'm liking these sentiments.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at this. There we go. Look, see, I've been faffing around. This one's done already.
Well,
I'm just so lucky to know you. Isn't that nice? I think that's a great card. That's good. Another one. You done both of these?
well, I've got to put the flowers on that one.
Oh, look at that. Which one?
This one.
That one. Okay, you've got more to go on that. Isn't that yummy? Just cool. So cool. They're great. Thank you. Oh, here we go. We've got another comment here from Julie. I've never thought to use blues and oranges together. They go so well. I'm liking those ideas. And Tracy says they really pop. Yeah, I think they do. I think it's a lovely combination if you just take off your head that says they shouldn't go together, because actually they do. I think having the right tone is definitely important. So you need the right tone of orange, right tones of blue. But of course, we all know that Stampin' Up does fantastic colour combos. So generally, when you put their colours together, generally they look good. There's not many times I've put colours together by Stampin' Up and gone, oh no, oh no. And of course, we have exciting news. We've got a colour refresh. Yes, colour refresh coming in May, of which we will get to see this week. So if you're on my mailing list, you will receive, I'm going to come over for some colour now. Let's go for Orchid Oasis. That's always a good one. So if you're on my mailing list, you'll get some information out when I can send it. I think I should be able to send it to you on Thursday, but I need to just check what Stampin' Up tells me, and then that will come out, and you will find out all about what colours are leaving us, what colours are staying, what colours are being added, all that kind of jazz. So look for that in your email coming this week. Okay. And if you're not in my sort of ordering email list, then let me know, and I will make sure that you're aware of what's happening. Okay, there we go. So we'll do that. This obviously needs dimensionals, obviously. So we'll pop some of those on. No soggy middles here. And then we'll do that. Pop that one there, I think. Nice. And then the butterfly can be coming up from that there again. Now, you can make a decision as to whether you burnish the wings out and up. So I tend to put them up and then out. Does that make sense? So first up from the center and then down from the wings. Up from the center, down from the wings. And this gives it a more realistic look as to how it's going to be, or how they actually are when they're flying. So it gives them that nice sort of 3D look that we want. And that means that we're going to put glue on his tummy here. I don't know why it's a he. There you go. And we're going to pop dimensionals in the center of these pieces here where they pop up. And then because you've folded them like that, that will give them that lift, if you see what I mean. And if you really want to, you can add a couple of extra dimensionals on one side so it's not even, you know, so it's even more up on the sides. There we go. I think that's quite pretty. And then we might put some little, what gems have I got that's blue? These are blue. I've got some blue and some gold. Do you reckon gold would count as orange?
Yeah, I use the Milky Dots.
Oh yeah, Milky Dots would work as well. I've also got some of these, which are little, oh, look at that. They look great. Let's get some of those out. Have a little flower. We've got some little baby ones, so we could pop a little baby one up here. Well, that might be a bit too much. No, let's leave that. And so for these, they're just subtle, but they're there. For these, I put a dot on here, and then a dot here, and then a dot here. So I know where they're going to go, and then I wait because the glue needs to just dry a smidge before you stick those embellishments on. So I'm going to pop that to my side. While that's drying off a bit, let's go through. Should we have a look at some more of these lovely things that Sharon's made? Have a look at some more, and then I'll get on with my next butterfly, which I'm going to colour differently. So we'll have a different look going on. I'm going to have a swig of tea. Look, Hannah's popping on just to say a quick hi. Hello, thanks Hannah, that's lovely. And Julie says beautiful, just beautiful. That's nice. Okay, so what else have we got here? Having a swig of tea. Keep me hydrated. Let's move this back up again so you can see a little bit more. There we go. Sorry if that made you dizzy. So Sharon also grabbed the robots kit and made some fantastic robots kit cards, because they're great because they're already blue and orange. I mean, it's just perfect, isn't it? And I love all these stickers that you get. So you get the stamped images and then lots of these stickers.
Yeah.
And our friend Jane loves the googly eyes. She's a big googly eye fan, as are we. So they've got googly eyes on them as well. They come in the kit too. So if you like kits, or if you've got kids and want to make some cards with your children, I highly recommend the robot kit. I've made that with a 3-year-old and her mum, his mum, not her mum, his mum. So there was like a less than a year-old baby there, but he didn't do. He tried, but not. He wasn't really interested, to be fair. He kind of looked at it and went, yeah. But the 3-year-old was really keen, and he stamped amazingly well. So if you have children, you can definitely do this kit with them. Although you had fun doing this on your own, didn't you?
Yeah.
You don't have to do it with the children. That's just an option. It's not mandatory. So that's those. And then now come and tell us about these, because Julie, who's on, will know about these. What are these?
Bingo and Bluey.
Bingo and Bluey.
Yeah.
Okay, so these apparently are what?
They're the new craze of children's characters. They're Australian dogs.
Ah, okay.
And it's based in Australia, but yeah, they're a bit more friendly than the pig.
Yeah.
And
they're not pink, so
yeah, and everything
works.
Blue and orange.
So that really works well.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of these. Obviously, I don't have children, so that is why. But I thought our Australians would be really interested in that.
Everyone. There's even an adult page for adult Bluey fans.
Oh, is there? Oh, can I be a Bluey fan? Because I quite like him. He looks quite cute.
Yeah.
Apparently, Hayden's obsessed. So your boy is obsessed. Oh dear, that's great. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's lovely. I think they're fun.
Yeah,
real good fun.
So an episode called "Here Comes the Grannies" is a big
okay,
a big hit.
A big hit.
Yeah.
Well, who knew? Obviously lots of you, but not me.
Yeah.
And somebody on Facebook says, love the colour of the butterfly card, great colour combo. Yes, we're just talking about blues and oranges because we're doing it as a special fundraising show, well, live stream for MND.
Yeah.
So in the description, if you want to go and give a donation or just find out more about MND, you can go to the description and click the link. So what else have we had? Let's do some more cards. I like these. So you've been using up stuff in your mum's craft room.
Yeah.
And in your craft room.
Yeah.
So Sharon decided to have, how long did this take you? A week? A day?
What, the card?
These cards.
Oh, that would have been a day.
A day. Okay. So she spent a day decoupaging. That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
A day of decoupage. Okay. So Hayden's obsessed, but he's 17.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm 45.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's fine. You can be obsessed at any age, apparently. Which is true. Any age. Age does not matter here. We're not ageism. Ageist? Ageist. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to put that. Oh, it says slightly shiny. We'll move that over there so it's a bit in the shade. There we go. This one's amazing. Look at the layering on that. That's incredible. I used to enjoy doing decoupage, I have to say, but then I got a little bit. Some of them you had to cut them out yourself.
Yeah, so these are all pre-cut.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Pre-cut's better. Cutting out yourself did my head in. So
yeah, and then that one is a cut out.
And that's a hand cut out one. But look at that. That's brilliant for a rugby fan, isn't it?
I decided not to do the goal 3D.
Yeah, no, that's
because how are you supposed to glue
how
that
are you
on?
supposed to put that on? I mean, even with Tombow, that's a little tricky. Yeah. No, I think just leave that. But the shirt's pretty cool with his collar. That's cool, isn't it? You can see how good that is.
So yeah,
that's fine. That's brilliant. They're great. I like them. Back in the days of a bit of decoupage, popping them under there. All righty, what do you want to go to next?
I could do my jars.
Jars. I love a jar.
Pesto jars.
Oh, pesto jars, apparently.
Well, they were.
Decorated with, look, blues and oranges beads, and they've got a little candle inside. Obviously, you can get the candles that are not actual candles if you prefer the little lights. That's fine. If you don't like real flames. But aren't they cute?
I don't remember why I had that in the house still.
Bit of raffeta.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it comes with everything, doesn't it, really? That's great. And then you could decorate the lids as well.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. So you could put like little circle on the lids.
And then put a sentiment
and
on.
then put a little thingy on the top, yeah, to make that. I don't think I've got any here, have I?
A circle one.
I don't know where all my no, my jars. All my jars. I don't have any of my jars here. I don't know what I did with my other one. Oh, in the move, it's moved. But yeah, so you could decorate the tops, put a sentiment or that, like, for you or with love or whatever. So that's good. You can personalize them. So they're cute. I'll put them over there. Oh, hang on. Somebody says, dance mode. Bluey is the one show I'll sit down and actually watch with my toddler.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have any of those annoying jingly things.
No.
Well, that's good.
Mainly classical music.
Oh, that's very civilized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mainly
cool.
classical music, which is
to
good.
calm them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Show us what's next. Give us another card.
That one.
So this one's using one of the celebration product that was out in January, February this year. So that's just a beautiful stamped card. Isn't that lovely? That's beautiful.
Yeah,
like
so
that
I
one.
won that at
You
retreat.
did. You won it at retreat, which is always handy. It's nice to win things, isn't it? Now, these are probably, I think, my favourite. Come on, let's show these. I love these. Look at these for fantastic kids cards. Look at that. Now, where did you get these? Are these like foam?
So they're wooden shapes.
Wooden shapes.
From a shop beginning with H.
Oh, yes. The shop beginning with H. I don't mind Hobbycraft. That's fine.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that on live. But anyway. But yes, this is good. They're felted and they're so cute, aren't they? Again, great kids cards.
So, yeah. There's a less is more type card.
Oh, yeah, because you don't need anything else on there. A little bit of ribbon down the side. I love that little bit of ribbon down the side just to give it a bit of oomph. Otherwise, they'd just be standing on their own. I like that. I love the tiger. But he's my favourite because he's smiley and happy. I just think he's lovely. So they're really good ideas if you've got any wooden or felt shapes, anything like that. That would work great. And again, Tombow, the green glue.
Yeah.
All green glue. All good.
Yeah. Always the
marvelous. Excellent. Right, let me go and stick my flowers back on, and then I'll jump onto another one. And we've still got more to show you. So you need. Where are we up to? Oh, we've only got 20 minutes left.
Oh wow!
I know it goes very fast when you're live. Sharon was this morning. She was like, "How are we going to talk for that length of time?" I'm like, "Trust me, we have no problem talking for that length of time." There we go. So that's finished off that one with the lovely little flowers. I think that comes out nice, doesn't it? So there's that one. Now, what should we do next? Let's do another. But obviously, it's going to be a butterfly. I've kind of given that away. Let's do a big butterfly, shall we? And then we can put it on that. I think a big butterfly would look better on that with just a sentiment, because they go over deserts. These butterflies travel a lot over deserts to get here. Now, I'm not going to do proper colours because obviously we're doing blue and orange, but yeah, they do a remarkable journey. some of these. Now, what's that one? Is that Night of Navy? Night of Navy, that's quite dark. Even though it says light, it's quite dark. Oh, and alcohol-y. So let's just put this on a couple of bits. So how is everybody today? You all right? Anyone else crafting along with us? Cassidy said she was crafting along with us. I like hearing all your crafty stories. Let's see that bit over there. Some bits up here. Okay, let's put those dark pieces in. And we can put some more light pieces in. Although that's actually quite dark. That's interesting. That's coming out darker than the light night, isn't it? Well, it's kind of darker in a different way, isn't it? Quite like that. So I'll just get this done. And then you can colour over all of that black area as well, which I really like. Oh, Julie's making a scrapbook as a gift. That is divine. I love that. Lisa loves a scrapbook as well. She actually makes all the bindings and everything as well, which is cool. I know, and we've got someone in our group who's made just the most fantastic like year-long journal come diary come scrapbooky thing. And she made everything from the cover to she made it out of a mechanics engineering guide. Don't ask me how that works. Yeah. And she's painted in it and all kinds of, real artistic stuff, which is amazing. So a shout out to Pippa if she's watching.
When we were looking after Mum, we had rest and recovery time, and so I did all of the photos that I printed out from lockdown.
Oh, nice.
So I made that into a album.
Yeah.
In Mum's room, which was lovely.
That's nice. Yeah, sometimes it's about taking time to actually put those things out where you can see them.
Yeah, I'd had the photos.
Have them in
several years.
Yeah, exactly. You got them in your phone, but that doesn't help anybody really, does it? It's about getting them out and getting them out there so that people can see.
Yeah, so printing them out and then putting them in.
Yeah,
it's good fun.
Yeah, it's always good to look back over memories, I think. There we go. That's quite cool. That needed to be a darker blue. Yeah, it was some kind of, Lisa's just said that sounds amazing, mechanics guide. It was some kind of, like there was a garage that was closing down or something, and she'd collected their old mechanical engineering big folders that had big slotted sleeves and stuff. So she used that and turned it into a scrapbook, which not a scrapbook, like this huge amazing journal and she's done mixed media on the cover and just amazing 3D elements on it. It's stunning.
A great upcycling project.
Upcycling for sure. Yeah, and I think that's something that we do. Like you've done that with the buttons.
Yeah.
Take something that probably either was bought new for something that never got made, which my mum did loads of that, or had been on something and then they'd taken it off to use as a project and then never got round to doing it. My mum was great doing that too. And then you take that and you use it and you turn it into something beautiful. Okay, so that's it's kind of subdued at the moment, this butterfly. And I'm about to add a spot of extra zing. So I'm going to zing on the dark coloured pieces because that sort of tones it down a bit. The zing is still there a little. but it's a bit toned down, so it doesn't overwhelm all the other colours, because the other colours are quite pale. And we can do quite a zingy dot for the eye. There we go. He's coming along nicely. He's looking good now, I think. Okay. Just kind of brought that all together, and then we'll do a nice bright orange. Oh, Cassidy's working along with us. She's gluing and die cutting.
Nice.
No idea what I wanted to do, so took the chance to just use up scraps.
Perfect.
Fantastic. Then we're going to make this a bold body. Nothing wrong with using up scraps. I love that.
I think that was one of the things I enjoyed, was just getting everything that was orange and blue.
Yeah,
and
just
then
pulling it all out.
Yeah.
And then just giving it a go. Right, we're going to wink all of this because it's a bit more subdued in colour tones. So we're going to sparkle the whole thing up. And it sort of darkens it down whilst it sparkles. It also darkens it slightly, which actually can be quite good if you want it to have that depth to it. Just add that on there. Bring it down here. Oh, that's looking very nice. Now it is slightly wet, so that's why I'm not picking it up, because it is slightly wet until those sparkly bits dry. Otherwise you end up with sparkly fingers. Not that I mind having sparkly fingers, but you know, I want the sparkles to stay on the butterfly, not on me. Maybe I'll get a sparkle down the middle as well, who knows. So now, if I hold him by his antenna, so now you can see him, and he is very sparkly all over. Oh, cute. So there we go, we've got that. Now, as I said, I'm going to put that on here. I think I'm going to go Night of Navy, actually. Night of Navy with that. And then he's coming up. What do we think? I think he has to be high. Butterflies have to be high. And then we can pop on. What other circles have I got? Did I just do those little ones? Yeah, I think I did. That's not going to match. That's not going to match. We'll have to bring it this way. Yeah, I think that's better because he has got some of this in there. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that. And then where's my little pot? I got that one. Where's the next size up? I did a whole lot of die cutting. I just ran a bunch of dies through the machine. That's the same size. I think it must be that one. I thought I had another size. Oh, that's bigger. Oh, that's bigger. Okay, so it's this one. So we need an eeny weeny tiny little do we do that? I don't like that now. You can see my design process now as I go through. I don't like that. I think we need just a little strip either there or cut off the side with a little sentiment in. So I like using, she gets them all out, this one, Art Gallery, because you could have good luck, you could have thank you, best wishes, lots of nice little sentiments. Happy birthday. Yeah, I think best wishes is a good one. It's kind of good for everything. Oh, sorry about the noise. Bring that one out. Get my little, there we go. Thankfully I've already got the same colour, so that's great. We can just go straight in. Not planned, but working, so I'm going to go with it. And you can see through, so if you've already cut your die to size, you can, I'm going to do this and chop off the end. Hopefully get yourself straight. Yeah, not bad. Okay, let's do that. Alrighty, so we'll just trim that end off. And I still like to use my trimmer, so make sure I get it straight. I do hand cut things, but if you really want to make sure you're going to get it straight, then chop it. That leaves you a little tag. Don't get rid of the little tag. That could also be handy for some stuff. How are you doing over there? Oh my goodness, she's whizzing away. Right, let me just put this together and then we'll show you what Sharon's been up to. I kind of like this tag team crafting.
Yeah, no, it's not. That's the thing I've really enjoyed is I've done it with some of my mum's friends, some family, and some of my friends.
Yeah.
And it's just an excuse to catch up, really.
Yeah, we have a good natter.
Yeah.
We had a good natter beforehand. So we did a good natter and we got all our stuff sorted and did our chatting. We'll probably chat some more afterwards. And then we said, right, let's get going and do some crafting with all of you guys. But it is, I think, crafting together. My lives, really, I count as my crafting with other people.
Yeah.
It's a bit sad, really, isn't it? But I do, because I chat with everybody on my lives and I feel like I'm connected with them.
Yeah.
We have a bit of a laugh sometimes. But it is nice when you can get together. I love my retreats for that reason. Getting together at retreats is just fabulous.
Yeah.
Can't wait. This weekend, another retreat. Lovely. Shout out to Alison, who's coming to help me again.
No. And it was nice because I came to a retreat and I hadn't made it to one before.
I know, it was so cool. Finally managed to get there.
Might do a sleepover.
Well, the next one you could do.
Yeah.
There we go.
Better than a book club.
Oh, yeah. Nothing against book club, but yeah, better than a book club. I mean, I like reading, but
yeah,
crafting with a whole group, a bunch of ladies is lovely. Even if I don't really get to craft, it's still lovely. There we go. Nice. And then we'll pop this on. We'll use minis for this one. Oh, look, see? Ange says she loves attending my lives. Thank you. I've had some really nice comments from people about my lives recently, that you're really enjoying learning stuff and seeing how I put stuff together. So thank you for the comments, because it means a lot. And, you know, I'm just glad I'm helping. That's the thing. I just want to make sure that I'm helping people. Love learning, teaching people so that they learn how to do stuff with paper and card. That's a pretty cool card. I've shifted it up so we saw this sort of mountain side. What do you think, Sharon?
Oh yeah, I love the texture.
It's all right, isn't it?
Mm.
So I thought I needed to see that. If I put the butterfly in the middle, we would have missed that. So just lifted it up slightly, pop this down here. That gives it balance. We talk about that in my design technique masterclass. That's the word I'm looking for. Design technique masterclass in my membership. Now, I had some orangey things. What have I done with it? I don't think I can do flowers on this one. I'm thinking maybe champagne. The good thing about champagne, gold. Gold kind of counts as orange, doesn't it?
Always.
Always. Because I've got some little mini butterflies in gold. So we could have some smaller ones, like they're in the distance. You can't quite see them. They're just glinting in the sunlight. Oh, thanks, Sue. Sue says it's a lovely morning of crafts. Thanks. I hope you're doing stuff at the same time. Are you doing anything, catching up with anything, Sue? You've always got a project on the go. whether it's crochet. Sue's a great crocheter.
Oh.
Somewhere I've got my crocheted crown. Look up there. She made me she crocheted me a crown, which was fantastic. It did have a chocolate orange in it. Sadly, that's no longer there.
That's a given.
No. What can I say? But yeah, so
They're not ornaments.
no, chocolate is never an ornament. Chocolate is always to be eaten. Oh dear. Look at that. Right, there we go. So I think that's okay. I think that's kind of pretty. Oh, Sue said she got up specially to watch this class because she doesn't do early mornings. No, she really doesn't. It's amazing sometimes that she gets to retreat on time.
Thanks, Sue.
Thanks,
That
Sue.
won't be Sue from my table, though.
Not the Sue from your table, the Sue from the other table. Yeah, we have a couple of Sues that come to retreat. Well, there we go. So that's my 2 cards. What have you got to show us? Let's have a look. Bring over your stuff. Let me
The same.
clear
same
stuff away so you can actually sit next to me. Try. It looks tight. It's all just shoved in drawers, really. Oh, look, now you fancied them up. See, so there's that one, which we saw before, and then look, there's all the flowers on that one. Gorgeous. And then that one. They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
Don't they come out just? That's it was a beautiful kit. Sadly, not available anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, it came with a lunch bag.
Oh.
Very unusual, yes.
Yeah.
But kits are great for quickly, running up some cards that you need. Just saying hello. I'm just so lucky to know you. That's a great one. And I appreciate you more than you know. That's quite nice too.
Mm-hmm.
They're all good, all good sentiments, all good stuff to send to people. And I like the texture on these ones. Oh, Sue's crocheting bees at the moment. That's nice.
Bees.
Another bee. Pop those back over there.
Got to look after the bees.
Oh, yeah. What else have we got to show?
Brooches.
Brooches. More stuff. Told you we'd keep you busy. Look, Sue will like these. Look at these. Look at them. So she's laughing. Look at that one. That one grabs my eye because it's sparkly. But actually, I love them all. If orange was my colour, I would wear one of these for sure. I might wear that one because it's more blue than orange, but I quite like that one.
Yeah.
And that's got a lovely button on it. They're all lovely, aren't they? And this is more like those paper. So it's felt flowers underneath and then more like the paper flowers you get for card making.
Yeah.
I've got a box of these somewhere.
Well, the blue was Mum's favourite colour. So I found the flower
in her
craft stuff.
Fantastic.
And then we just did the
orange
felt behind.
She'd be so chuffed that you were doing all this.
Yeah.
She would be, because she would be like, oh, clever. And all of these are dies that you've cut out using, you've got a big shot at home, haven't you? So big shot or a Stampin' Cut and Emboss. You can use the big Z dies. You're the big black ones, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know you could do it.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
My sister-in-law was like, yeah, we just put them through.
Yeah, just put them through. She knows what she's talking about.
Yeah. And then minimal stitching.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
So we just
stitch
the back on.
Yeah.
The back one, and then stitch the button all the way through the rest of them. So no gluing at all.
Yeah.
And just 2 lots of stitching.
And they're all nice, and so they all flap.
Yeah.
Flutter. Yeah. You can really ruffle them, which I like. Yeah, they're really cool. Really nice. So we've got some absolutely lovely, says Cassidy. Gorgeous, says Lisa. Aren't they stunning? I think they're fab. Anyone who's got like orange in their life, definitely. These are a thing to do.
Yeah, no, I was loving it.
Right then. So if we put some of these together, I mean, just the amount of creativity that you've managed to do in a month is outstanding. If you think about all the cards you've done, and the thing is, Sharon sends all her cards, so there's all people that you know that will get these.
Yeah.
So this is just amazing.
And it was only like, sometimes it was half an hour.
Yeah.
Or 2 hours and a chat or whatever. And I'd really missed crafting. And I hadn't
you've had a lot on.
Yeah.
You've had a lot on, so don't beat yourself up for that.
So it's been lovely to
But it's just amazing. And the jars and everything. I can't fit them all on. And then we've done these two today as well. Oh, and the ones from over there.
Yeah.
Cool, huh? Oh, Sue says she's going to make you an orange and blue bee.
Thanks, Sue.
Oh, thanks, Sue.
Aw.
That's so kind. Sue's very kind.
Got a lovely T-shirt that says "Let It Be."
Oh,
We
you
love
could
it.
wear that with that.
Yeah.
That would be fab. Yeah, we love bees in this group.
Yeah.
So there we go. So that is our hour so far of crafting. Let's turn that off. We're going to come over here so we can say goodbye. So I hope you've enjoyed that little hour of chatting and crafting. And I feel like this is sort of how it's supposed to be in terms of, you know, oh, bless you, Kirsty. Just how it should be when you know, if you've got something that's close to your heart, you just should get together and craft about it.
Yeah.
You know, craft it, enjoy it, make for other people. You're just kind of sharing that love. I call it my double dipper happy. So you're making stuff and enjoying the making, and then you send it and they enjoy the opening and the having it as well. So yeah, definitely a good crafty session this morning, I think.
Thank you.
That's all right. No, thank you for inviting me, for being part of your Make It March.
Yeah.
Which it ticks a couple of things in my world. One, it's crafting. Two, it's charity. So, you know, I like giving to charity or doing things for charity. And we have had a great, you know, our group is great for things like that.
Yeah.
So I want to do more of this sort of, you know, stuff. So please, 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 if you want to, there's no pressure, but if you'd like to sponsor Sharon for her continued Make It March until the end of the month, then all the details are in the description. Just click on the Facebook fund link and go, and you can read a little bit about Sharon's story with her mum, and yeah, sponsor as much as you can or as little as you want. It's up to you, but it would be lovely if you could. So thanks for being here with us.
Yeah. No, thank you all.
It's been great fun. I've been really enjoyed it. And oh, look, Lisa. So Cassidy said she would pay for items of this quality and creativity. Isn't that lovely?
Thanks, Cassidy.
So definitely needs to be out on a stall, I think, raising more money.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Yeah. And Lisa says she's loved being with us. So that's nice.
Thanks, Lisa.
Oh, look, and somebody over in Facebook says they're going to look it up. That's brilliant. That's all. If you just click the link and then go to the main page for them, even if you don't put a sponsorship on, that's fine. Just go and find out more, because it's all about sharing information about this disease and about the support that's out there from this amazing group. So if there's any of you out there, and bearing in mind we've got 29,000 people in my Facebook group, there's probably lots of people out there who are suffering or handling or dealing with this situation right now. Yeah. So if you're in the UK, please go and get some help. And I'm sure that they have links to international folks as well.
Yeah.
So that's it from me this morning. And that's it from Sharon. That's Sue once more. No, we got to go, honey. I'm sorry. But I will be back later. So you will get more later from me. If you look at 4 o'clock here on my YouTube channel, it's only on my YouTube channel this afternoon, you will see my Cards for Men session that I'm doing with Katina Martinez. So we've got, between us, I think we've got 18 projects for you to have a look at. So that's pretty good. Cards for Men that's coming out this afternoon. So watch out for that. But thank you, Sharon. I'm still really, I'm like just loving these little flowers. They're just so adorable. So cool. And I think the idea of putting that in a frame is just, they're just so cute. Anyway, I must not go and get distracted with other things. But yes, so thanks ever so much for being here. And I will see you at 4 o'clock on my YouTube channel, which could be here if you're already at my YouTube channel. Thanks ever so much for watching. Have a really good day. And thanks ever so much for supporting us and, you know, finding out a bit more about MND.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.